Hi my loves, today's video is going to be a bit different because I am going to be discussing the law of detachment and how to live in the present moment. Okay, so this was requested by one of my subscribers and I really wanted to discuss, how to really level up, okay, and really enjoy life to the fullest. It's not about surviving, okay, it's about living, okay? That's the perfect way of putting it. So I have some notes in my bullet journal to kind of help guide me through this kind of lesson, okay, and this spiel of mine. So why is it important to practice the law of detachment? Well, the law of detachment is about allowing yourself to feel emotions, okay, hard emotions as well, and acknowledging that things pass, right? So Stoicism is about sitting with your emotions, okay? That could be, you might feel sad, okay? You might feel depressed, anxious, angry, but sitting in just complete silence, okay, or just alone at least, and allowing yourself to process these emotions really help you understand that with time, things pass and emotions pass. And practicing the law of detachment is important because you're able to get more of like a variety of emotions that you have held in emotions as well, and you're able to process it and assess which feelings are warranted, okay, which feelings are perceived to be harder than others. Because I feel like what is important to acknowledge, I don't know if my camera's really dirty. Ooh, sorry, I made it dirtier. Sorry, hold on, give me 1 second. What's really important though, guys, let me just clean this up real quick, is that life cannot always be perfect, fun, happy, okay? So whenever you're feeling like you're stuck in a rut, okay, you're burnt out, or you're feeling anxious, depressed, most people rely on either substances or distractions in order to detract their focus away from things that they don't want to feel because it's hard. But the thing is, if you don't allow yourself to feel these emotions, okay, or sit with hard things, it's always going to return at some point in your life, right? But it's going to be hard to manage always for you. You'll never find ways to manage hard emotions. So what I have right here are vibrational frequencies in which we should operate at, and these can all be measured by like energetic logs, okay? So first one is being enlightened, okay? Enlightenment is the highest vibrational frequency, and then we have peace, joy, love, and then we got reason, acceptance, willingness, neutrality, courage, pride, anger, desire, fear, grief, apathy, guilt, and shame. So it's important to remember that the bottom ones, either fear, grief, apathy, guilt, and shame, those are the lowest vibrational frequencies. Vibrational frequencies are important because whatever energy you're vibrating on is what you will receive. So if you believe in the law of attraction or manifesting what you want within your life, whatever you put out is what you will receive. So if I am operating from a place of hatred or insecurity, then I'm only going to receive what I operate on. So therefore, I'm only going to attract insecure people. I'm only going to attract people who think they can, take advantage of my low vibrational energy. And it's easy for you to get manipulated into situations that aren't going to serve your highest good. Therefore, operating from a place of enlightenment, peace, joy, love, reason, or acceptance, those are higher vibrational frequencies, okay? So these processes that we have is like pure consciousness, illumination, transfiguration, revelation, okay? So view of life is for enlightenment, perfect for peace, complete for joy, love is benign, okay? God view is self, all being one, loving. So whenever you put out love and joy and you're really vibrating from like, oh, I actually love life and whatever I want to do is what I'm going to pursue. Whatever my heart desires is what I'm going to pursue. It's like people, whether you know it or not, or whether you can notice it or not, your vibration, your energy is very clear, okay, always. So if you're an empath, it's easier for you to detect the energies in the room. So whenever you walk into a room full of people, and you're kind of able to pick out who's not having a good time, right? Or someone who's just kind of like just sitting there like judging everyone. And that's not cute, first of all. And second of all, people are attracted to people who either they want to become more of, and people who vibrate at a higher frequency, whether you believe it or not, okay? So some signs of vibrating at a higher frequency level is animals are attracted to you. Babies can also be like, oh my gosh, like, you know, like I've had these experiences before where I will just have random animals just walk up to me. Like, I think it was a lizard once, and then I've just been seeing a lot of animals, but I really take that as omens, like spiritual animal omens, and there's always signs to like which each entails. So I'm starting on my animal spirit guide page, but for example, if it's a butterfly, it's about you're on a path of transformation, profound change, profound rebirth, metamorphosis, or life cycles, okay? So where I was going with this is that how to detach is by living in the present moment, okay? So for example, I'm going to a Millennium concert, so I'm not gonna worry about what I'm gonna look like. I mean, I put in a lot of work on how I dress because I just love doing that. I feel like it's how I express my creativity. But before, I would be like, what am I gonna wear? Like, who am I gonna meet? Or like, am I gonna have fun? It's all of these questions of worry and stress that does not allow you to live in the present moment. Living in the present moment is more like, oh, you have something to do or like something fun to go do. Don't worry about it. Be excited for it, but live in the present moment. I had to do homework. I was living in the present moment. I know I'm going to a concert, but it's like when you focus your energy on one thing at a time, that's whenever you accomplish things faster, more efficiently, and you put all of your energy into it. But whenever you juggle multiple priorities at once, or you do multiple things at once, or you think about or worry about multiple things at once, your energy is like all over the place, and you don't even know how to like try to transmute your energy into like one, and you don't even know where your energy is going. Therefore, it's really important for you to understand that your energy is secret, and you need to keep up with it. You need to maintain it. You need to try to understand where you're coming from. Because what I also want to share is that don't take anything personally, because the truth of the matter is our perceptions are only our reality. So what I mean by that is if someone is judging you for the way you look, okay, judging you just in any way, right? A lot of people can kind of try to assume that it's something about them because they're being judged. They're like, oh, something wrong with me that they're judging me. But in reality, it's the person who's judging you that is the issue, right? Because you only operate from what you know. So your subconscious mind only operates from memory, okay? It's 90% of our day-to-day living, our consciousness, okay? So therefore, if you feel insecure about yourself at home and behind the scenes, behind the curtains, you might think that you can hide that just by judging other people and being like, yeah, you're ugly. But the truth of the matter is, it's like you feel ugly and you think you're ugly, therefore you think like you can try to distract yourself from your own insecurities by calling other people ugly. But it's like your insecurities, and you're projecting your insecurities. It's very clear and loud and clear. So therefore, guys, living in the present moment is about just being yourself and not worrying about anything external, really, because everything operates from what you operate on. Okay, whatever you give is what you're going to receive. I promise you that. So if you are a giving and charitable person, you're going to receive the same kind of energy back, and people are going to perceive you as a very giving, charitable, and compassionate individual. Whereas if you operate on like gossip, okay, like spreading rumors, judging people, being judgmental, people aren't going to view you as a high value kind of person whatsoever. They're always just going to view you as someone who, oh, well, they have all the tea, like just go to them for the tea, but also don't trust them with anything. Like, I wouldn't trust them, because if they talk about someone else, why wouldn't they talk about you? And living in the present moment is about taking all of your worries, everything that's external, just throw it out the window, okay? And sit with yourself. Practice Stoicism. If you do catch yourself judging other people, okay, and being spiteful and being petty, sit with your thoughts and really think about it. Journal, do shadow work, okay? I can definitely talk about some shadow work prompts for y'all and how to get started, but it's like, think about it. Be like, why do I hate people? Why do I judge people? Because all I can tell you is that it operates from within. It will never be from outside, like, sources, because no one is actually ugly, okay? Beauty is subjective and is in the eye of the beholder. So you can never actually call someone ugly. That's not true. It's whatever you think about yourself is that what you're going to say, and what you're going to believe is your reality. Because personally, for me, looks don't matter. Because no matter if you're the most beautiful man or woman on earth, if you have a crappy personality, I will perceive you as an ugly individual. You are ugly with inside and out, for me personally. Therefore, whatever you think about yourself and you kind of like judge other people for it, it's sad. It's very sad. And also, if you only prioritize and value superficial things such as looks and like social status, socioeconomic status, about like what your role in society is, you are lacking mentally. You're kind of below, okay? Because that's operating on 2D, like 3D dimension. Like, you're very just going with the flow. You don't have any kind of relevant input to put into society except just projecting your own insecurities. That's not helpful. It's not helping you, and it's not helping others. So therefore, if you really want to level up, you have to level up mentally first and foremost. Okay, most people think leveling up is about establishing your finances, getting a job, getting your own place, getting a nice car, like getting that girl you always wanted or that guy you always wanted. No, it's not. Because if you still haven't done your inner work, and there's still inner turmoil that you're just kind of like pushing to the side, you don't think that's going to come out later on, or soon enough it will. And none of those things will matter at the end of the day. Like, you can't take that nice car of yours into the grave with you, can you? So I feel like I went on a really long tangent, right? But I'm trying to like explain the steps of really living in the present moment. It really, first and foremost, you have to love yourself, and you have to heal, and you have to accept, and you have to just allow things to just be, and allow yourself to be, allow others to be who they are. Do not ever think you can control any situation, circumstance, or outcome, because first of all, we cannot predict the future. And second of all, nothing in this world is ours to keep, and nothing is ours to own. No one is ours to own. So therefore, it is important and critical for you to really acknowledge the fact that, like, you can only control what you put out. So whatever outcome that you're not happy with, you know, it takes two to tango, right? Like, it's not other people, just only other people. It's you for sure as well. Like, whatever you put out is what you receive. So, and in times where things are hard though, like maybe you're really like, I don't think I did anything wrong. Okay, then view it as like a learning lesson. Okay, a lesson to be learned. And why did that have to happen? Why did they not like me, or like whatever? But think about it like, why do I care so much? I should be focused on myself. If they don't want me, if this person won't accept me for who I am, just move on. Like, there's so many people on this earth, so many people to be friends with, okay, be like in a relationship with. Therefore, don't ever get stuck on things, because you're attaching to it. And like I said, law of detachment is allowing others to be who they are and allowing yourself to be who you are, and not trying to control the outcome. The important thing to remember, guys, is uncertainty is reality. Uncertainty is reality, okay? You can never be certain about anything. Therefore, just focus on yourself and just know that everything will work out. Everything will work out if you truly believe and trust that you deserve everything to work out. If not, you're just going to stay in some unfulfilling kind of situation. You're just going to operate at a low vibrational frequency for the majority of your life, and you're just going to be like trying to mask it with superficial successes, such as getting a lot of money, whatever. Like I'm like all good and dandy, but inside you know you're not. And most likely other people can perceive that right off the bat. I can sniff it out, by the way, guys, but just know that projecting insecurities is very clear. Doing shadow work is very important. Healing your inner child is important, and understanding where you're always coming from is important. Always try to stay subconsciously conscious in your own mind. Talk to yourself, because what's important for me is that, like, I'll be in my room and I'll be talking to myself, being like, oh, you look so pretty, or like, what are we gonna do? Like, what are we gonna eat? And it's like you're constantly telling your subconscious things that you're doing, or these are affirmations, so you will subconsciously remember it, okay? Your subconscious records everything that you say and think. 90% of your mind, like I said. Therefore, it's important for you to be kind to yourself and others, because if not, your subconscious mind is going to play tricks on you, thinking, oh, you called that girl ugly, it's because you're ugly, actually. And that's how it translates. Therefore, living in the present moment is about practicing law of detachment. Practice stoicism, sitting with your thoughts, sitting alone with your thoughts, really understanding where you're coming from, why you're judging others, why you're judging yourself, because there's a reason for everything, there's an answer to everything. You just have to baby steps, right? But if you're wanting to work on yourself, I am very proud of you, okay? And I know all of y'all are capable of achieving this high vibrational frequency and achieving just a fulfilling and exciting life, okay? And I shall be coming out with more videos about things like this, because I think this was a very good talk. And if y'all like this kind of video, please let me know in the comments, okay? Hit that like and subscribe button. Don't forget, okay? I love y'all so much. Be kind to yourself and others, okay? Peace.